Hey guys, how's it going? Srey here. This is just a gameplay video for Wormhole Zeratul gameplay, so I'm going to do some light commentary.
Five,
So, on my
four,
side we have a
three,
Malfurion,
two,
Falstad, Mirrodin,
one.
Varian, and Zeratul.
Let your
Their
battle
comp is not
begin.
too bad. I have a lot of good targets, or a couple good targets on the enemy team though. So the enemy team has Dahaka, Vala, Uther, Thrall, and Nova. And the targets here are the Nova and Vala that I'm really trying to look for. They have a Uther with D shield though, so that makes it hard for me to commit to kills. So during the early game, I just want to get the soak, so we do a little bit of trade mid, doesn't really get anything. I clear top, and there's nothing for them to soak here. Or there's no one for them to soak the wave, rather. Then I rotate mid, get some damage on the Thrall. I know I can't kill him. I can blink away from the Uther if he goes on me, so that's no threat either. Nova's there. I didn't dodge the damage, so I did get revealed and took a little bit of damage. I find the Nova again, get some damage on her. I try to kill her, but I don't have quite enough damage there. The Haka Digs tries to get the pull, but easy to dodge. Especially when you have as much mobility as Zeratul does. So the first shrine spawn, I just clear out mid here, and then I want to go top to get or mid to get the vision. But before I go top, or leave mid, I want to see if I can get any kills, but I can't, so. Not too much to do here for me. So I leave, get the vision. I want to look for a gank on top, but I see it's Thrall and Dahaka now versus Mirrodin and Zeratul, and there's no way we can get kills. So I go mid to see if we can look for some kills. And we get the Nova. Then I go bot, clear out bot lane, because I know that we're just trading shrines at this point. We're not going to be capping top. We're not going to be capping. We're already getting the rest of mid. And Uther plays very cocky on me. I get a Vorpal kill on him. I think he's just not expecting what Zeratul is able to do.
Magic of the temple. Don't think I'll just let you die.
What does it say killed by Nova for? Then we go top, look for another kill. So we're coming close to the wormhole. I missed my W here, or that would have been an easy kill on the Nova. Instead I completely messed up everything. I should have gotten the W, she would have been slowed, and then she wouldn't be able to move, but I have to use a couple of abilities to get out. Vala dies bot, just coming down here to poke for some damage, and the Vala plays really far up. I blink onto her, knowing that if it does look like they turn on me, I can easily just wormhole out. And since they don't go to turn on me, I just stay there. I'm just poking the Uther for damage, and then I see Falstad come, so I know that it's an easy kill.
Good. Now the rest.
Now I go top to look for a kill. Basically, I'm just roaming around the map as much as I can. Here I try to blink onto the Dahaka so I can Vorpal to wherever he digs to, but I'm a little bit too late on the blink. Now I go mid, and on my way going bot, I just clear it out best I can. But I want to make sure I get bot as soon as possible because they have a huge wave pushing and they're getting the temple. This is probably just something that we give up. I go for the kill, but and then we get the nice route, so that means that I can Vorpal in. Because if she went behind the wall, that Vorpal would kill me, and it's not worth the trade. So here we just get as much damage as we can. I wormhole out there, so if I didn't have wormhole, I wouldn't have been able to go in. And we win the shrine. The good thing is that Thrall wasn't even there, so it was a 4v4, even though Varian stayed top. Varian should not be the one soaking. We should have our Falstad mid top, and then he can fly in if we need him. Now we have a pretty good early lead, but we did take quite a bit of structure damage. We get a few kills bot here, just because they overextend. That's just some wormhole damage. Did about half her health, but it got healed up. Then I stay bot. This Nova kind of plays like I can't see her, but of course I can. Then I Get a blink there. The gust misses. He tried to gust him up into the wall, but didn't quite land. Now I just back in the bush. Team wants the boss, but that's a really bad call. We have very little boss damage on this team. Fortunately, the team stays bot because they want to fight it, and it just nets a couple of really easy kills, or 3 easy kills. I think they do boss off this, but I'm not sure. I was gonna Vorpal back onto that if we didn't get it, but I didn't need to. I VP to save a couple of my allies here. I wanted to reinitiate on that, but they have 3 here. There's no way we're gonna kill them. I stay a little bit in case we can get some poke damage on them, but there isn't too much I can do. So you can see that one Wormhole combo does almost 2/3 of Nova's health. Now it looks like we're trying to set up for a bot kills. I'm trying to go for the Nova. I actually missed my W. I missed pretty much all my combo there. And now I have to wait until I get Blink back up, otherwise there's nothing I can really do. Because we didn't kill Nova in that initial engage, it just wipes my whole team. So they blame Dahaka here instead of me, so I just take what I can get. I don't want them blaming me for that, even though it's pretty much my fault because I missed everything. Just clear out bot here. I should have probably gone bot because Nova's down here in Vala and I could get some really good poke damage on them. But instead I opted to go mid here. I don't think this is the right decision. I think going bot was better. Try to get some kills. The problem is the Earthquake makes it really hard for me to kite. I know that the Uther's gonna die, so I don't bother chasing. I just try and put some damage on the Haka. And then I Vorpal back in after he misses. I have to use VP though to secure the kill. So just a really quick look at that with how you can use Wormhole and Vorpal Blade. So I wait for his damage to go down, I wait for my cooldowns before recommitting to the fight. And then we get another easy kill on Thrall. Now this would be a really good boss opportunity, but we have Falstad go back on the midpoint, and we only have 3 people on here. And Varian wants to go top, so we cannot do Zeratul, Mirrodin, Malf on boss. We need our Falstad who has Gust, and his damage as well. There's no way we can do this. Instead I just look for a kill bot side here. So here I use the blink to avoid the precision strike, and then I Vorpal back onto the target. Then I just back for health, have my team clear bot out. So even though I'm getting a lot of picks here, they're getting a lot of structure advantage because we're not using our global properly, and Dahaka is just getting a lot of pressure on the map. So even though we're getting a lot of kills, it's not very effective. Here I should have just gone mid in the first place, I think, but I really wanted that top soak. I'm a little worried that they're looking for me top, but I come down here, I know they're all in this bush area. My target here is the Vala. You can see that I get a really easy opener on her, and I dodge the rain, Vorpal back in, but she gets a D shield out of this. So now that I'm making them spend like 2-3 people top on me, it allows my team to clean up. So even though I don't get the kill, my team is able to get a lot of damage and a kill. And we still get a couple kills out of this anyway. Unfortunately, so we have a really nice lead right here. This should be a really easy boss, but Mirrodin decides he should go to boss. And then Falstad decides he should go over the wall. And Varian decides to suicide as well, so. Otherwise, that would have been a really nice lead there. That's probably the reason that this makes this game so hard, because if we had just lived there, we would have been a level ahead than boss. Then we have both shrines. So I go back to tap for mana because the shrines aren't up. There's nothing for me to do right now. So I'm just kind of trying to look for them and find where they are. So now that we know they're bot, I just go bot because The time it'll take for me to cap top means that they'll just capture bottom. And since they're up on the structures, we need to make sure we're looking for fights. The problem here is that Varian's doing pretty much nothing in most of this fight. He goes all the way around and flanks himself. He also didn't go charge, he went the shield, so he doesn't have any lockdown. And I'm just stuck here getting zoned by their team. We still get a kill, but I die because of the Vala there. But that should have been, that positioning was really in good positioning for us. We had Melf silence that fight, but it looks like we didn't use it. Variant super insane. So now they get bot, and now we have to fight over top. Fortunately, we reinitiate here. Or we go kill the Uther, but he's gonna be healing back up. His team. So now they're on. I just want to make sure they're not on boss, which is why I come here, and I find Nova, which makes for an easy kill. I wait for the precision strike, and then I Vorpal in. I know that Murden's way too tanky to die, and their damage isn't there, so I'm not worried about him dying. This probably should have just been a boss from us here. But instead I look for more kills. I could have Vorpaled back in there. It was probably the right choice. Vorpal in there, since they had a bunch of people dead. And look for a VP. So now I just know they're in this area, and it looks like they're on camp. They spot me, but there's no way for them to kill me. Unfortunately, this wizard minion keeps tagging me and revealing, so I get really scared here in VP. I did not need to VP that. This was perfectly fine until we split a little bit too much. This cleanse completely saves me here. Unfortunately, we should have not fought this in the first place. This was a bad engage by me. The VP start was just really bad. Fortunately, I pick up one kill, so it's not just a complete stomp. I try to look for more picks, but it's pretty scary. Make him pop D shield. I couldn't have killed the Uther there either because I didn't have blink up. So I just tap. Fortunately, our whole team gets picked off. Well, I was gonna go kill Volley here, but she just ends up suiciding. I can't go for this kill because it's a Nova. And I can't really clear this for myself. So since they're getting really low now I can look for an opportunity to go in. But now he earthquakes, so it's pretty difficult to do anything. This Nova is playing really aggressive though. And it makes for early engage. Unfortunately, he gusts it, so I'm not able to land the singularity strike. But we still get the kill. Unfortunately, again, even though we're winning fights, we're up a lot of kills. They're getting huge structure value, and bot keep is almost dead. So now we do camp. Oops, went a little bit too fast there. So Mirrodin wants to do boss, but they're obviously not going top, so this is actually a pretty bad fight for us. So we get the kill here. The problem is that Uther has redemption, and we're fighting in a choke. So right now we should just disengage and reset. So you can see our backline is getting completely screwed by this boss. This gust is nothing and just, Val said, basically suicides. He could have come behind us and gusted, but this boss is just completely messing us up. So we're completely zoned here. It's an awful positioning for us. Verdun also goes Unstoppable Force to 20 instead of Hardened Shield. Hardened Shield would have made it a lot better for him, because they don't even have that much CC. We get a nice pick here. Actually get rooted, but still fine. Unfortunately, Falstad does live here. So we're having some push top, which is good. Now I know they're on boss. So I get a pick, and this means that they can't do boss anymore. Now they should have just chased me here. I'm not sure why they don't just keep chasing me. Thrall goes back on the point though, and then they get off boss for some reason. So I should have died there. Now we get healthy. Go top. There's still quite a bit left of this game. So you can see that sometimes these games are just going for quite a while. So they're doing camp here. They have 1 dead. This should be an easy kill, but like we don't need 4 people doing this, standing on the point. I try to go for the kill, but I just end up putting damage, which is fine. There's no way they can kill me. When I have VP up, I'm really not afraid. And the only thing I'm afraid of is getting CC locked. I did not expect that charge. For a VP. Okay, what I really want here is I really want Malfurion to root this, and then I want him to silence out of it. Okay, but he's never rooting that's the only he plays well outside of that, but he's never roots the VP, and then he never silences out of it. If we just rooted silence, they'd be dead every single fight because they wouldn't be able to get D-shield off, they wouldn't be able to get Earthquake off. It'd be a really easy fight for us, but that's the only thing because that's the only reason I'm VPing, because you can see that there's no way I'm not VPing their backline to go on their front line. I'm just VPing a bunch of them in a VP so that we can wombo off of it. That's the point of this EP. So obviously there's different purposes for both persons. He does get the silence on 2 of them. That makes it easy to kill Thrall, I believe. Actually, Thrall bolts out, so that makes it a little bit difficult. And I almost die here. But we end up killing him because of rewind. I get pulled, but I'm fine. The cleanse wasn't needed there. So because I've been bursting him all game, with the Hawk up ease a little bit sooner than he needs to. I just do this to get a little bit more damage. I know he's going to instant rewind and try to stun me, so I want to make sure that I'm just capitalizing on the chance that he probably won't be able to stun in time. But that fight went really well for us. We got 2 keeps off of it. Now we're just doing camps. And we just wave clear. And we just push up bot here. So now the next fight starts up. Again, this still isn't the end of the game. It's quite a long game, this one. So now I just want to look for more picks here. I get some burst damage on the Uther. Now I could have in that moment where they got gusted, I should have rewinded and blinked onto them and then VP'd their whole team, and that would have been a really good setup. But I didn't do. So I just want to. These are the opportunities you have to look for when you're playing Zeratul. So right here, when the gust happens, right now, I should rewind, and I should blink in and VP all 4 of them, and that would have basically set us up for a perfect fight. Thrall bolts in, that basically suicides him. I VP the rest of their team while we kill Thrall, but I get completely screwed by the I get completely messed up by the Earthquake, and I just get caught by the tail end of the Rain of Vengeance, and we end up losing this fight, from what I can remember. So this means that we lose all of our keeps. I tell Falset to fly top. He should have just gone top immediately, but I tell him to back off because of the Nova. And he mentions that I can see Nova all the time. It's not that I see Nova all the time. I'm just expecting where Nova's gonna go. She's gonna go where she can get picks. Now, Eing in here is about the worst thing he can do. There's no way he lives through this. That was just a misplay. So now I gotta go top, and we lose all the keeps, so I'm just trying to get picks here so that maybe we can do a boss or something. Gotta get. I know they're gonna go around vision, so now I'm looking for a pick in this area. So when you're playing Zeratul, you really have to think about where the enemy team is going, and you want to play from there. I think he was just trying to wave clear, and he accidentally hit me with that root. Not sure. Now they're just doing camps. I thought they might be setting up because they weren't really doing anything, but they were on the ogres. That's why I blinked in. So we're gonna have one more fight here.
It seems
just poking
a
them for damage a bit
hero has taken
with
my
Wormhole.
advice and left
We have a bit of a DC for a second, but he comes back, I believe. Now I'm trying to clear a bot for these ogres, but my team's getting caught mid. I think it's because the Murden DC'd. Fortunately, he lives. Okay, so now we need to get both of these temples. So all they have to do is just have Dahaka go top, and then they just need to capture bot. And then if they just need to capture one temple and they'll win the game. So we're lucky that they don't go top here. I'm trying to look for plays. But I'm not able to get the kill there. So now I have VP down and we didn't get the kill, but they are pretty low. So I blink in trying to find the Nova, but she's a little bit too quick for me. Fortunately, we do get the Dahaka. So now what we need to do right now is, okay, we can try and kill this Vala, but we didn't need to do that aggressive Gust. All we need to do is go in the temple here, because we just want to make sure that they don't cap top. So I blink in here and we get a few kills, but I'm really low, so I have to back. So all I want to do here is get on bot temple, and I asked my team to go top. I actually don't see the Thrall here at all. I was typing, so I did not see him at all. I just want to get in the temple. So unfortunately for us, because I was actually typing, I think Thrall delayed it too much so that we couldn't get top fast enough, and they end up going top, and we're not able to get there fast enough. I try to make a play, but it's just me up here, so I can't really do too much. And that's the end of the game. We lose. It's a close game, so just wanted to show you that gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Until next time.